The truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
You are watching HSN. Welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. My name is Tamara Hooks. I'm your host, and we are going to be talking Benefit Cosmetics in this hour. We're so excited to have Benefit here, and they've been with us for 14 years. And they continue to innovate and bring us new and bring us what we love, which is what you're going to see in this hour. We've got a Today Special, we have a weekly deal drop, and we also have a product that I'm not the only one who swears by this. This is the #1 bronzer in the US. And guess what? You're getting 2 of them, and they're full size, and you're gonna love them. Toasted is the color that I use, but we also have it for you in caramel and light. And this is your bronzer that you can use to bronze, to sculpt, to contour, to give you that kind of sun-kissed look. Some people put it on their eyes as eyeshadows. I've seen it all, and you're gonna love your Hoola bronzer. I'm telling you this early and showing you the item number early because we only have 824 of them to be exact, okay? And when they're gone, I don't know if we're gonna get the 2-pack again. So we've got them for you now. I will tell you, it will take you a long time to use them up. And because you're getting 2, that's double the fun. Usually you'd be paying $36 a piece for these. You're getting a 2-pack for $36. So we'll remind you of those when we get to them if we have any left, all right? But we are gonna get it started, and we're starting out with something literally brand new that you can get here as our today's special, not 1, but 2. If brows are your issue, and who doesn't have an issue with their brows, you're gonna find the easiest way to make them look lifelike and full and beautiful with our today's special. So the #1 brow brand in the US brings us the Mighty Fine Waterproof Brow Pen, and you're getting 2. And when you say a picture's worth 1,000 words, I'm telling you, it's true. Look at her before and after. And you don't have to be a pro to use these. These are beginner friendly. This is the way that these have been designed makes them long wearing, 24-hour wear, waterproof, sweat-proof, smudge-proof, transfer-proof, all of the reasons you're gonna love them, and the fact that it looks like hair. And when it comes to your eyebrows, they really are the frame of the face. They give you such a youthful look when your brows are full and fluffy, and that's what you're gonna be able to do with your Mighty Fine Waterproof Brow Pen. And you're getting 2 of them. And you see the way that it's been designed with that triple tip brow pen. It is the finest out there. You're gonna have a chance to get it, and we're gonna give you all of the details. You're getting 2 for $28. Typically, you'd be paying $28 a piece. So take advantage of it today. The shipping is free. We do not have auto ship on this option, so stock up. Now, we brought in the pro. Annie Ford Danielson is joining us. Her mom and aunt started Benefit Cosmetics, and it started with the brows. And Annie, you told us something big was coming.
I know.
I mean, you delivered.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. We have loved microfilling pen for 4 years. It's been your #1 brow pen. It's been your #1 brow product at all of HSN. Customer Choice Award winner 3 years in a row. What we did for Mighty Fine is we took everything you loved and we made it 2 times better. How? We made it thinner for more natural, more realistic hair application, and we made it so it never dries out. This is your favorite pen here at HSN, and here's why, is that we all need lifted, sculpted brows. Why? Because it makes us look younger. It opens up our eyes. But if you use a pencil or a wax or a powder, your brows aren't looking realistic. They're probably looking drawn on. And they don't have 24-hour waterproof wear. Check this out. When I take my brow pen home, you can literally just draw a brow anywhere you want. We've got blonde, light brown, medium brown, and deep brown. Our shade number 4, which is that medium brown shade, that is going to be our first to go, and it's our most popular. So I wanna go through the animation.
Okay.
I wanna dive into the technology, and I wanna show you why we are well over half of our quantity already gone in our brand new worldwide launch of this Today's Special Mighty Fine pen. But I'm not surprised, Tamara, because you know, here's the thing, is that when you find a product that literally takes a decade off the way you look, with a swipe of a wrist, it stays on for 24 hours, it's natural, your friends are gonna be like, what did you do differently? I can't really tell, but something is different. That is what Benefit does best. That is why you have voted us Customer Choice Award winner in brows for year after year after year. Today, all you have to do is choose your shade. And just like Tamara said, this isn't coming back for a year, and we have not had this as a Today's Special ever. Look at the difference. Look it on Tressie, and we're gonna come in, guys, if we can, as close as possible. Like, I wanna see every individual hair that she is able to put on with that shade 4 medium brown shade. Look at this. I mean, we are talking, Tamara, I'm gonna take, she's oily skin. Okay, so I'm gonna take my finger and we're smudging and we're budging, we're moving. Look at that,
No,
it doesn't come off.
not moving.
It is staying on there. And now, you know, if I were you, I'd be like, well, she probably had an hour and a half to do that. Thank you very much, Annie. We're gonna watch as she does this live in studio on the other side. Again, shade 4, if you've got brown hair, if you've got dark brown hair, I wear shade 4. Tressie is wearing shade 4. If you've got red hair, blonde hair, go with that shade 3, that light brown. Grays, you're gonna go with that 2.5 blonde. And deep brown or black hair, go for shade 5. But shade 4 is our most popular and will be the first to sell out.
I'll tell you this, as you're watching, a lot of you are jumping in to pick this up. Over 12,500 of these have already been ordered.
Can you believe it?
We don't have it on auto ship, and I think a lot of you are ordering multiple sets of 2 because you recognize the value and you recognize that when you put your eyebrows on and you just feel better, you can go out throughout the day and you don't have to worry about them. So go ahead and shop for these as you're watching the demos.
Well, and we're gonna show you a full face before and after, because what I wanna talk to you about is the power of a brow. Why do you need to be putting on a brow product every single day when you wake up? Because it lifts your eyes. Yeah. So here's the deal. We don't have any mascara on. We've got nothing on but brows. Do you know what I see in the before, Tamara? I see weight and heaviness around the eye area. I see a hooded lid. I see some puffiness under the eyes. In this after, we have not slept, okay? We should be puffier. We should be more fatigued looking. I see, it literally looks like we've taken a string and we're opening up your entire eye area. When we hit literally mid-30s, that eye area is the first thing to go to show our fatigue, our stress, our signs of age, and this is how you get it back. But I really do urge you, if you've never tried a brow, make today the day. It's $14 a tube. Or maybe you've been doing your brows every day. Have you tried the brand new, literal, like internet sensation, this thing on social media? Yeah. We cannot keep it in stock. You loved our brow pen. It was the #1 brow product here at the network. We've made her better. This is Mighty Fine. And unfortunately for everyone at HSN, everyone else in the world is catching on that this is the best dang brow pen out there. We could literally only bring in like 22,000 units for the Today's Special. So we're gonna sell out early.
Very early, and I'll tell you this, I know that there's more beauty throughout the day. I know that you're gonna see more throughout the day, but this is where you start with the #1 brow brand in the US, and that's Benefit. So leave it to Benefit to create a way to make your brows look as full and fluffy and youthful and natural as possible. And it's the way that they did this pen. And then for this Today's Special, they didn't give us just 1, they gave us 2 for the price of 1. Typically, you would be paying double if you were gonna pick up 2 out at retail. And I know there's a lot of, really hot retail stores out there. Today is the way that you get your Mighty Fine brow. You've got free shipping. We'd love to send it to you. You choose your shade, and I will tell you, the shades are now starting to get limited, especially if you want more of like the warmer shades, the auburn shades. Those are starting to get limited, so I would not wait until Beauty Report. I would not wait until later. Go ahead and do it now.
So this is the thing. This is shade 3, right? We were talking about those warm auburn shades. If you have blonde hair and you like a little bit of drama, if you have auburn hair, if you have a very, very, very light brown, you are going to be shade 3 like Cindy. But I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna cover Cindy's other eye. Check this out. So we're gonna show you Cindy's brow. It's gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
It's lifted, it looks natural, it literally looks like she was born with this brow, but this is what she wakes up with.
Cindy.
This is what she wakes up with every single day. Day in and day out, looking fatigued, looking tired. It is unbelievable, the power of a brow. We're gonna watch as Cindy applies on the other side.
Okay.
And then check this out. She's taking that 3-prong tip, and with the flick of a wrist, she is building up her brow. But this is what we're really doing, Tamara. We're opening up our eyes, right? And that is, so many of us think, I don't have time for brows. Do you have time to look 10 years younger?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
because how many of us are like, give me the eye creams, give me the serums, give me the tools.
Right.
And I'm not kidding, I have hit like an acceleration in my aging daily. I have spent, I'm not kidding, I have spent more money on tools and gadgets and like face masks, and they're not doing a GD thing.
No.
And I put my brows on and I'm like, okay.
There we go.
This is working. What, like, stick to what you know, Annie.
That's
stick to what you know.
You do your brows and you're like, this is the face I remember.
Yes.
And when you do that, let me ask you, Cindy, real quick, are you a makeup artist, Cindy? No. Look, so beginner friendly, you can do this yourself. You don't have to be a pro, but it looks like she is because she just filled in her brows.
It is, and look at, when we see this full face before and after, this is what we mean, right? This is the #1 way you can transform the way you look in 3 seconds in the morning. You do not need to be a makeup artist. You do not need to have a makeup routine. But I'm telling you right now, 2 is not gonna be enough, because when you see how this works for your brows, you will use this every day.
Yes.
This is a 6-month supply, but we're not coming back for another year. So stock up, because unopened, they're good for 3 years.
Okay, let me just say, stock up, please. We do not have these on auto ship. We've got these for you now. You're not getting 1, you're getting 2. These are full size. These are not travel size, try me size, a little bit for the very beginning. These are 2 full size, and you're getting them individually boxed. You get your shade, and we're gonna show you the shade chart again so that you can choose, and you're getting them for the price of 1. You're getting 2 of them. I don't even know if we're going to do this bundle, this kind of bundle again. No, just flat, just no.
We literally don't have it even slotted. And I'm gonna be honest, we usually bring in about 30,000 for the today's special. The entire world has caught on to what the HSN customer knows, because they love, you guys love a brow pen from Benefit. You have made this customer choice. You've been obsessed with it for years. This is all we could get. This is a smaller quantity, which means we are not even supposed to make it to the 2nd hour of Beauty Report. You have to be picking up your shade. But this is why, right? Because look, if you've got oily skin, if you've got aged skin, it's impossible to find a formula that's actually gonna stay on for 24-hour waterproof wear. Look at this, smudge proof, budge proof. It goes literally nowhere all day, but watch as Tressia applies. And here's the thing, is that we're talking fluffy, like feathered, soft, sophisticated, really beautiful looking brows with a pen. This is not your stamped on, overdrawn. That's absolutely not the vibe we're going for, and that's not what this creates. This is a very, because we have that brand new tip, Tamara. That's what's allowing you to get that feathered, soft, gorgeous, really natural look to the brows. And Tressia could never do this with a pencil. Or a cream or a wax. It just would never stay on her skin.
Yes, but look at this. This is, if you mentioned, it's long wear, 24 hours. It's waterproof, sweat proof, smudge proof, transfer proof. That means when I'm out playing pickleball, when I'm out playing golf, when I'm out sightseeing because I'm on vacation, when I'm out and it's just a hot, sweaty, muggy, humid day, I don't have to worry about rubbing my brows off just because it's sweaty outside, it's hot outside. Look at the difference in her brows and her before and after. It's the same person, just with brows.
But this is what I love. This is why we do what we do here at Benefit. And this is why, what is it, over 12,000 of you have already said, I want a $14 brow pen from Benefit today. I am not buying full price. But you know what? You're gonna buy full price in 6 months because look at the effect that it has.
That's right.
And you're gonna have no problem doing it unless you stock up. But this is what we mean when we say, let's look 10 years younger. Let's lift your eyes. Let's get rid of the look of puffiness. Let's get rid of the look of weight and heaviness and hoodedness in the eye area. And it sounds dramatic for a brow product, but there's two things that should change the shape of your face, your brows and your lashes. That is it. And that is what Benefit has honed in on for the past 49 years, is your brows and your lashes. This is the best pen you're ever gonna find. And honestly, I'll go as far as to say it's probably the best brow product you're gonna try because it's simple, it's easy, but really quick, I do wanna show you on my hand, if we can come in close, guys, before we go over to Anne. Why is this so effective, right? Look at this pen. Do you see these 3 prongs? Look at this, boom, boom, boom. If you wanna build your brow, if you want a natural brow, maybe you wanna build it even thicker. Maybe you don't have any hair. Maybe you need to tint your grays. It is going literally nowhere. You are going to be set. All you have to do is choose your shade. And I will go as far to say that the next show is probably gonna be the last show that we have all of our shades.
I'm telling you, because these are going fast, as a matter of fact. Well, you can see the shade chart right next to us.
Yeah, so that's the blonde, and then we've got that light brown, then we've got our medium brown, which I'm wearing and Tressie is wearing, and that's gonna be the first to go. And then we have our deep brown black.
And that's the one that I'm wearing. And so this is gonna be your opportunity to get 2 if you need more than 2. Go ahead and get them now, because again, we don't have them on auto ship. This is the perfect time to really put them to the test, because when Benefit says sweat proof, when are we gonna sweat more than in the summer, when it's smudge proof, when you're hugging people and and you're touching your face, when they're waterproof? That's what we see right here, and it's natural looking. It doesn't look like anything artificial. It just looks like the brows maybe that you used to have, that you always wanted to have, that when you had, you didn't realize what you had. Now they're gone.
I mean, this is my favorite before and after right here. If we can stay on this for a minute, here's the reason why, Tamara, is every single woman I know over the age of 30 says, I don't want to do my brows, it's gonna look too harsh. Tell me right now that her before does not look harsher than her after. In the after, she looks more approachable, she looks softer, she looks happier, she looks younger, but she does not look harsher. Her straight, thin brows are what look harsh. Look at this.
Look at that.
Again, warm, friendly, fluffy, gorgeous, youthful looking eyes that are welcoming. They're not overdone. Gone are the days of these like drawn on, stenciled in, harsh looking brows. We are giving you the brows that you see all of your grandkids and your kids running around with, these beautiful, soft, really gorgeous brows, but you don't have to be a makeup artist. You can be just like Anne. I mean, look at this brow, okay? Anne is wearing that light shade, okay, that 2.5. First of all, it is arched, it is gorgeous, it is supporting her entire eye area. Her cheekbone looks lifted because of this brow. But look what Anne wakes up with. Look at that. Instantly, and we're gonna show, as Anne applies, we're gonna show you this shade, right? And here's the thing. Anne is, we like to like play with Anne's brows all the time. Sometimes we'll make them thinner, sometimes we make them fluffier. When you see, and this is what I love, even I just saw the team in the back, they're like, well, that's a fluffy looking brow. But you know what? When we saw just one, no one questioned it. Why? Because it looked like that's the brow she's supposed to have.
That's exactly
So when you compare it to nothing, you're like, whoa. But watch, okay? You're taking that brow in the 2.5. If you've got gray hair, if you've got salt and pepper, if you've got blonde, I want you to pick up your 2.5. This is the shade that was made for you. We're gonna tint the brows you have. We're gonna give you brows where you have none, and we're gonna show you a full face before and after that is gonna blow you away.
Look at that.
You tell me she doesn't look 20 years younger.
I'm telling you, same woman, but she really, kind of really refined her look. And she looks youthful, she looks vibrant. You can really focus on those beautiful eyes.
It's so vibrant.
And when your eyebrows are really framing your face, maybe you will wear less makeup because you're not trying to compensate for what's not there. Now you've got your eyebrows.
This is the thing, and I can tell you this as a guarantee. You get the Today Special and you get our weekly deal drop, brows and lashes, you will not need any other makeup.
I'll tell you
like,
this.
Seriously.
This is, if you really want to streamline your beauty routine, if you really do, what you're doing is adding to what used to be there. Your eyebrows were there, you know, and they were full and fluffy and beautiful, and now they can look like they're there again, but you're doing it with your Mighty Fine waterproof brow pen, and you're getting 2 of them. These are those strokes that really make it look like hair, not make it look like crayon or marker. So you're getting 2 of these as our today's special. One would be about $28 if you're gonna buy this at retail. You're getting 2 of these, okay? You can see one right now on hsn.com. You can just buy one. Free shipping, $28. Don't do that. Get the today's special because you get 2 for the same price. And then later on in the hour, we're gonna talk about our weekly deal drop, and it's that Bad Gal Bang mascara. You get 2 of these as well, in either the original or the waterproof. So now that you have your brows and you've got your eyelashes, add a little bit of bronzer, and guess what? Maybe a little glossy lip, and you're out the door in 90 seconds or less because you've got everything that you need. Here's the item number 4, the weekly deal drop, the Bad Gal Bang mascara, either the original or the waterproof. If you want to go ahead and get those now because you're already on hsn.com and you're already shopping for your today's special anyway, go ahead and do it so that you've got yours. They're 088126. We'll have a full presentation coming up later, but we're starting with the brows because that's where benefits started with the brows. And of all cosmetics, this is where it begins.
Well, and what I love here is, what shade are you using? Shade 3? Shade 3. Yes, okay, so we're using that shade 3. Now this brow looks supportive, it looks lifted, you've got that gorgeous bone structure. Sorry, hon, but check this out. Take your hand away and look at the difference.
Wow.
It literally looks like this has been completely lifted.
Yes.
Like the entire side of her face, her eye, her cheekbone, her brow bone has been lifted. That is not because she's got one side that's a little higher than the other. That is because we did her brows. And I'm telling you right now, this is what's gonna happen when you get this product home. When you get this product home and you take this pen, it's a 0.1 millimeter pen, you're gonna take it and you're gonna put it right up to the hair you have. You're gonna tint those hairs, and then you're gonna put hair where there is absolutely none. Okay, you're gonna put hair where there is none. Building, where are we here? Okay, building that brow. Look at this, boom, boom, boom. You are gonna be able to build a brow like you could not believe, and it's gonna stay on 24-hour waterproof wear. Once it sets, you don't have to worry about it. What you need to worry about right now is choosing your shade. So we've got the blonde, we've got the light brown, the medium brown, and the deep brown. I'm wearing the medium brown. Tressie is wearing the medium brown. We're wearing the shade 3 right here, that light brown.
Yes.
Okay, so you can really find your shade, but I've been told that the shade 4, that medium brown, is going to be the first to go, and it's our most popular.
We are into the 200s of what we have left there. Into the 200s of what we have left.
Oh, I thought we had like 2,000.
Oh my God, well, they're going fast. I'll tell you this. I know a lot of you are shopping on hsn.com right now. These are flying. If you want to go ahead and pick yours up, please don't miss out on that. The way you shop for our today's special is however you feel most comfortable. I like to use the app on my phone. It's a free app that I have. I use it every day. We also have the QR code. As you can see right there, if you want to use that QR code, you can easily jump in and pick yours up. Or if you just want to go straight to hsn.com, you can see this is going to be our today's special right there on the home screen. So I don't want you to miss out. The warm auburn, I'll say it's in the 200s. I'm sorry to mix you up.
No. Honestly though, we have a full hour right now. We've got a full hour at 6 o'clock. We're supposed to have 4 more hits of this. There's just no way. We are well over half of our quantity sold. I would say 2/3 of the quantity is out the door.
Yes.
So if you want your shade in this, you've got to be picking it up now. And I'm going to say, you will go into that department store and pay the full price in 6 months. So get a couple. Unopened, these are good for 3 years. 3 years. And the beauty of it, I would never stock up on a lip color, on a cheek color, on, you know, an eyeshadow, because you're gonna get sick of it.
Yeah.
You are never gonna get sick of turning back the hands of time by 10 years.
That's exactly right.
You're gonna be like, I'm gonna dive in. And this is the thing that I love about coming to HSN and selling brows and lashes, is that we are giving you the products that you use every single day, that you freak out if you go on vacation and you're like, where's my Mighty Fine?
Yes.
What am I gonna do? It's one of those panic moments, and that's what Benefit does best, is we really give you those products that it's not a nice to have.
Absolutely, it's
right?
a must have. It's so
Yes.
funny, I just went away for the weekend 2 weeks ago, and when I go, I take 2 brow pencils with me, because 2 brow pens, because I don't wanna run out and then be without it. So it is one of those moments where it just makes perfect sense to give you 2 so that you've got them. You can see our girls are doing themselves. Remember, the shipping on this is free. The flex pay is what, under $10?
Crazy.
And you look like $1 million with it.
Right? And it's waterproof. 24-hour waterproof wear. And if you're just joining us, here's the thing about Mighty Fine Brow Pen, is that, you know, you've made us your Customer Choice Award winner for brow pens here at the network for 2.5 years, and we made your favorite brow pen even better with Mighty Fine. It's thinner, it lasts longer, it doesn't dry out anymore. Look at this before and after, and you tell me that we have not opened up your eyes.
Yes.
Right? You tell me that the weight on the lids and the puffiness underneath the eyes does not look, it hasn't gone anywhere. It just looks like it's gone somewhere because we're lifting up your brows. Look at all of these pre-produced before and afters that we have on different women, different ages, different brow dilemmas. What I love the most about this brow is it goes from nothing, which she looks harsh, her brow is flat and straight, to warm and happy and young and friendly. I would never think a brow pen, Tamra, is going to do that. I would think it'd do the opposite.
Absolutely.
I think it's gonna be way too dramatic. I'm gonna look like a clown. I'm gonna mess it up. This is not a Sharpie.
No,
Okay? You're good. We got you covered.
And you're seeing all of the girls. We're showing you different brow dilemmas, different colors, different shapes of the brow, different shapes of the eyes. But guess what? With the brows, you notice the softness and the beauty of their face and the more youthful look of their face. And ultimately, I want you to go for it. I just want you to pick it up, try it out. And if this is not the easiest brow that you've ever used, the one that looks the most realistic like hair, send it back. I know you won't. I know you're gonna love it. That's why you're getting 2 for the price of 1. We'll show you the shades again so that you can choose, but you kind of get the range of where you fall. I have dark hair, so I always go with the darkest option. You kind of see the range of where you're gonna be. And Annie, if somebody is gray or so, where would they?
I would go, so salt and pepper gray, go for that 2.5, that blonde shade. That's what Anne's wearing. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then you're gonna go for that medium shade, which Cindy is wearing. We can watch as Cindy applies. I'll go through the shades. Cindy's wearing that medium shade. So if you've got blonde hair, auburn hair, light brown hair, you're gonna go for that, that light brown, okay? And then I'm wearing the medium brown. Tressie is wearing the medium brown. We have a little less than 1,000 of the medium brown, and it has been by far the most popular of all the shades. And then if you've got deep brown or black hair, go ahead and pick up shade 5, but pick up multiples. We are not coming back with a buy one, get one for at least a year.
And I'm telling you.
And this is only a 6-month supply, girl.
This is it. So, and we don't have it on auto ship. So if you want to get a few of them, and I love that you said, like with our nail polish, we want to change it all the time. Our lipstick, we want to change it all the time.
Don't ever get a year's supply of the same color nail polish, unless you're like me and you only do the same thing always because you're so boring.
But with your eyebrows, they're going to be the same. So why not just be ready and not run out? And you can always look like the after. I always say this, we look like the before way too long. But when we can find something that can get us to the after and get it that fast, you saw Cindy do it right in front of your eyes, and she didn't mess up. She didn't have to clean up after you know, because it's smudgy or anything, because this does not smudge. It is waterproof, it's sweat proof, it's transfer proof. So that means I'm not gonna get it on my clothes 100%. When I put on my t-shirt.
You know, I will say too, if you look at this before and after, and Cindy, I'm just gonna stay on this for a minute, is I had this like moment, I never go out. I'm with my kids, I'm hauling their sports gear, I'm like sweaty from my own workouts, I'm working. It's like whatever, it's a big whatever. You know, I never put makeup on. I put my brows on, I put my mascara on, and I literally just had my hair down, was not blow dried. I had 6 women come up to me and they were like, I just want to let you know, you look so beautiful today.
Oh, wow.
But part of me was like, what is going on every other day that this has gotten me that? But you know what, you forget. Sometimes you just forget that a little product, a little brow product, a little mascara will transform you. And I think as women, we get so stuck in our ruts and we get so stuck in our ways of like, I'm kind of past that phase. I don't need to put that on every day. No, you don't need to. No. But do you want to look in the mirror and feel like, dang.
Yeah, I look good.
Great today.
Yeah.
Like that is what Benefit is about. That is what this that is what this today's special is for. It's to give you these tips and tricks. It's to open, this is my favorite.
Look at this.
Are you kidding me? It looks like she went to a beauty salon, got her brows tinted, waxed.
Right.
Then filled in by a product. This is literally nothing but Mighty Fine Pen in shade 5. So you tell me you don't have 15 seconds.
That's it.
To go from 65 to 55.
That's it.
I mean, truly.
It's all it takes.
It's
you
all it
have
takes.
the right products, and that's what we've got for you right here.
Yep.
You see this before and after. Again, it's worth 1,000 words.
This is,
all of the girls.
This looks like she's had a facelift on half her face.
I know.
I'm sorry, it's bananas.
And it's just the eyebrows.
It's just the eyebrows. But this is the thing that I really want you to realize is that if you're looking at this and you're like, okay, I do need to do my brows. I'm gonna go into my drawer and I'm gonna get that cream that I bought 25 years ago.
Stop
And
it.
I'm gonna find that brush that might work with it. Babe, you are not gonna get this result. No. It is all about the Mighty Fine Pen, right? We innovated it. This was your favorite pen at HSN for 3 years in a row. #1 brow pen #1 brow product at the entire network. And you know what? We made her better. We made her thinner, more long-lasting, 24-hour waterproof wear. This is going to blow your mind because not all brow products are created equal.
That's very true. And if you've used, you can see more befores and afters, but if you've used different brow products, you know the difference. You can see it a mile away. You can really see it. So as you're shopping and joining the over 13,600 orders that have come in for our today's special, go ahead and pick your shade up because later on this afternoon, we're not gonna have all of the shades available for you. They will be gone. And if you wanna stock up because you're getting a 2-pack, if you wanna stock up, you can. There is no limit. You can get as many 2-packs as you want because you're saying, I don't ever want to be without it. I'm going to have them in my vanity, have them in my carry-on bag, have them when I travel, have them in my gym bag. Wherever you look in the mirror and want to see those beautiful brows, I want you to have a Mighty Fine brow pen, okay? So free shipping, typically you pay $28 a piece. You're getting 2 for $28, 2 for the price of 1. I want to share this with you. We have the Bad Gal Mascara coming up. It's a 2-pack. And you can get 2 of the original or 2 of the waterproof. And if you're saying, you know, my eyes water a little bit too much, sometimes I just break out in tears sometimes, but I do like the original, go ahead and get both. Go ahead and get both. We've got them for you, and look at the difference. When we talk about Bad Gal Mascara, that's the difference in volume, in length, in long wear. These are fantastic. It is the Beauty Customer Choice Award winner for Best Mascara. And Benefit is the #1 prestige mascara brand in the United States. And you're getting a 2-pack full size of their Bad Gal Bang Mascara with 36 hours volumizing for your eyelashes. That's coming up. If you don't want to wait, go ahead and start shopping now. 088126 is the number on those. But let's talk about bronzer. And this is the bronzer that I use. This is what I have in my makeup bag, and I always buy, it's so funny, I always buy 2 at a time anyway. So I have 1 at home and 1 here at work. This is your Hoola Matte Bronzer. You're getting 2. This is the Toasted. This is the color that I wear. We also have the Caramel and the Light, of which I will show you right here in front of me. #1 bronzer in the United States. And when we started the show, we had 824 of them. I know we have fewer of those now. So Annie, I'm coming straight on over to you. Total. That's
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the thing with Hoola bronzer, and while are you getting the brush too?
no,
You get the
just
two Hoolas though.
just the Hoolas. Yes.
Okay, I was like, wait, is this Hoola and a brush? It's two. Everything in this show is a BOGO. I'm obsessed with this. Okay, so Hoola is the #1 bronzer in the entire United States. And here's the kind of crazy part is that it has been for 5 years in a row. There are hundreds and hundreds of bronzers at the S store, at the U store, at all the department stores, on social media. This is it. Why? There's no red, there's no orange, there's no shimmer. So when you put this on, whether you're using it as a finishing powder, whether you're using it as a warming powder to warm your entire complexion, or if you're going underneath the jawline and right underneath the cheekbones to kind of contour, it melts into the skin. If we only have like 150 of each shade, I would be like, run, do not walk, because this will last you a year and you're getting 2. So I wanna go through the animation, I wanna show the models. I know we're not gonna have a lot of time on this because we hardly have any left, but if you are a Hoola bronzer wearer, which you all are, every makeup artist has this in their bag, look at what has made this the #1 prestige bronzer, right? It truly is all about the formula, and you don't really get it until you put it on.
That's right.
Because
Agreed.
everyone is like, wait, why would I need a bronzer? I have an olive skin tone, I have a deeper skin tone. This is not a bronzer, okay? We have to like redefine what this product is. This is a skin warming perfector. This is how I feel about it. You know when you put on like an undergarment that sucks you in, and then you put like a silk skirt on and you're like, dang, like my butt looks good, my legs look nice. This is what Hoola does for your face. It's insane. It's like it sucks it in, it contours, it smooths everything out. It's like those pantyhose, but for your skin.
Yes.
And I'm telling you right now, as you watch our models apply, think about this. You are getting basically, and this is not an exaggeration, 2 years of Hoola.
Easily.
Easily.
It's gonna take you forever to get to the bottom.
You're gonna have to lose one or break one to get to the next one.
Right.
But I don't know a single woman that doesn't have 2 open in her rotation.
Agreed.
Like one is in my makeup bag, one is at my desk, one is in my bathroom. They're everywhere.
That's why you're getting 2. And
Yes.
look at this, we're gonna show you. Do you notice how her skin just looks luminous, but it doesn't look glittery?
Look at that.
You know, because it's not about that, it's warm. Look at that.
I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And when you see these cheekbones, they just start to pop. But you know what you don't see? You don't see orange. You don't see lines of demarcation where it stopped and started. You don't see a woman, you know, that looks like one of the overdone, you know, drama queens with all this contour. That's not the vibe.
That's right.
It is just about warming our skin. It's about bringing some, you know, some warmth. Like you just went on vacation. Like you have been, not that I ever feel rested after I go on vacation. I'm like, what's the difference? Like I went to the spa without my children. Right. That's when you get that kind of glow, that warmth back to the skin. But as you can see, you know, Kristen's using the original, right? We've used the original, we've used the toasted. So pick up your shade. If we only have, what, like 150?
We only have a handful of each, and I'll tell you, you're gonna see her before and her after. You see how warm and just inviting her skin looks? Ultimately,
nice.
that's what we want. And she doesn't have on a whole lot of makeup.
Well,
She's got her brows
right
done.
here, it's like boop.
Yeah.
And right on this side, it just carves the cheek.
Yes.
It carves and lifts the cheekbone. So this is all about lifting, this whole
That's it.
show, right?
That's it.
Lifting, opening, fighting gravity with these tips and tricks. I mean, the Today Special looks real good on her too with those brows. But it's all about Hoola just warming the skin.
Yes.
And I want to see if we can bring Anne out afterwards because I want to show it to you on a model who's a little bit older.
Okay.
So that we can see just how it really warms up the complexion. But look at this. I mean,
know.
it is absolutely gorgeous. You know what? I have a full face before and after. Could we show that one? Because I've got Hoola on.
Okay.
Do you guys have my full face?
We'll pull
before
it up.
after?
And while we're getting it together, I want to show you the shades so
Yes.
that you can go ahead and choose yours. We do have, so this is the toasted, this is the deepest color. This one is called caramel in the center. And then we have light, and you can see it right here. And so, I think we found Annie's before and after so that you can see. These are the ones you're going to order. Light, caramel, or toasted. Which one are you wearing?
I'm wearing the original.
Okay.
So I have on the original. So we have light, original, caramel, and toasted. But look at this. Do you see how it just contours. Obviously, I've got my brows on for the Today Special.
Yes.
I've got my lashes on, which are coming next, our weekly deal drop. So it's like Today Special, weekly deal drop, hula. And look at it just gives you, it depuffs, it de-bloats, it lifts and contours the skin. I'm telling you, you have to stock up. It's a buy one, get one today. Everything, the whole show.
Let me share with you really quickly, because I know you're loving this. The caramel is just about gone. If you have it in your shopping cart right now, go ahead and check out just to make sure you get it, because I'm telling you, it's almost gone. Then your choices are gonna be that light or the toasted, all right? You're getting 2 of them. They are full size. I even love that they come with a little mirror on the inside. It says hula on the inside, hula toasted in this case. And you just use your brush, fluffy brush, any brush, fluffy brush is gonna be great. And then you rub just a little bit and you put it right there where the sun kisses you. It's like a kiss, it's a warmth, it's a highlight for your face. And that's why it is the #1 bronzer in the United States. Not orange, it's not muddy looking, it's not ashy looking, it's not glittery. It's none of that. It is exactly what bronzer is supposed to be. Well, and typically you'd be paying $36 for each. This should be $72. It is not. This is craziness.
It is absolutely crazy, but I love what you said. And while we're watching Anne apply in the original shade, you know, I think something that we forget is that as women and customers, we want to go into the stores and see this like shimmery, beautiful, bronzy, glittery bronzer, because like that's what we want to look like. You know, we want to look shimmery and beautiful, and you know, that is not going to look good on your face. You are going to look like a glittery, aged Oompa Loompa. You are, but look at this before and after. So we've got our brows from our Today Special. Look at the complexion. And as you can see here, you wouldn't look at Anne and say, oh, she's got a really nice tan. No, we're not talking about bronze. We're talking about a skin perfector that warms her complexion. In her before, she looks a little bit pale. She looks a little bit ashy, I would say, like a little cool. And we've brought the life back to Anne's complexion with Hula Original. So you have to try this. This has to be in your beauty bag.
You're gonna see some more befores and afters. I mean, we all wanna be the after. That's one application.
Look at that, that's the original.
Look at the shape of her face. Look at how beautiful.
So beautiful. And this is what I mean. You put this on all over, whether it's the light, the original, the toasted, or the caramel. Look at this one. I mean, look at the cheekbone. Here we're using the toasted. So look at this, instantly, she looks like she has lost 10 pounds.
I'm telling you, I want you to get it. I will tell you this though, as you're watching these befores and afters, just like everything in this hour, it is flying. We only have, oh gosh, we're now into the 600s of what we have left. As you can see, that's one application. And she's got on lips, her brows are done, a little bit of mascara, and her bronzer.
But I love in the width, like you literally have to be like, wait, where is it? I see a lift.
Yeah.
I see that the shape of her face is different, but where is the product? That's the point.
I know.
You don't want to see the product, you want to see the results.
Absolutely.
Right? That's what it's all about.
No harsh lines,
No.
None of that. It's not about kind of carving your face out. It's about warming up the look of your face. And I will tell you, the caramel is now gone. So goodbye, caramel. I hope you were able to get it if that's the one you wanted. So now what we have left is toasted and the light in this option. So if these are the ones that you've been wanting to try or reach for, please do it. The shipping is free. The flex pay is what, $12? $12? Seriously?
That's wild.
You can have.
Are we out of the original as well?
I believe we're out of the original. I believe it's just now. Yeah,
Oh my
original's
gosh.
gone, caramel's gone.
Okay, so this is it. We just have light and then we've got the toasted.
Yes,
amazing.
and that's it. And these are going too.
Yes.
So I hope
If
they
you
weren't planned to
burn,
be aired
I will
later.
just say for anyone that wears SPF, 50, 60, 70 and burns and has fair skin, you are the light. Swoop on that. Because we never do a buy one, get one of that light. Usually it's just the original.
Oh, wow.
So this is like, you gotta jump on it.
Please don't miss out. 901-737 is the item number. We're gonna take a quick break and give all of you a chance to go ahead and pick up your bronzer. And then we also have the mascaras coming up.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
HSN Plus has more live channels. Welcome, my friends. More ways to shop. More of this.
I'm here to collect my $25 gift card.
HSN Plus has more of what you love, all in one place.
This is amazing.
All for free.
You're the best.
Watch and shop what's happening now, or catch up on what you might have missed.
Let's have some fun. Come on in.
Okay, you're bringing in the base.
See what all the plus is about. Watch free everywhere you stream.
We have something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
Watching HSN, we are in the midst of a full hour of Benefit Cosmetics, but actually we're down to our last 15 minutes, all right? We will get to the Bad Gal Bang mascaras coming up, but what goes hand in hand with mascaras is an amazing eyeliner, and this is the Bad Gal Bang eyeliner. Can I just say, 50% off. 50% off, $12, free shipping and handling is the eyeliner. And you're getting it. It's two-sided. One side is that no sharpened tip, and the other side is a smudger, so you can have that sexy smudged look that we all love. Annie Ford Danielson is with us this entire hour, this entire day. And Annie, if we want intense black and just drama,
Look at this. I mean, this is a gel liner and a pen, Tamara. And what I love about that is, do you see the payoff you get without the tug, the pull, the dry? So imagine this on your lash line. You're not worried about your crepey skin hitting a bump in the road. You take your smudger, if you want to smoke it out, you can smoke it out. But once it's set, look at that, you can just get a smoky eye. Once it's set, I'm going to show you something. Are you ready for this? I just put this on. Imagine you are in humidity. Imagine that you have watery eyes. Maybe you have sensitive eyes. This is not going anywhere. For $12, you can line the inner line of your water line, you can smudge it out, but you have to get a gel liner in a pen that is 24-hour waterproof wear for 12 bucks. I mean, you can't even find that at a drugstore.
I know, you can't, and I'm telling you, we've got it for you now. It goes hand in hand with your eyebrows and with your mascara. Go ahead and get the eyeliner. 50% off if you need a few, get a few, stock up on these, all right? 903-785 is the number to get that home in that intense, beautiful black. You will not go wrong with that one. But let's talk mascara, shall we? We've got a weekly deal drop. We love weekly deal drops. They're products that we know that you already love, so we made them even better. We gave you a great value. You're getting 2 of the Bad Gal Bang mascaras, 2 of them for $29.50. You pay about, what, $28 a piece?
$29 a piece, Tamara.
$29
so you get 1 for 50 cents.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
So instead of paying double at the stores for this exact same duo, you're getting it together today. The shipping is free. The price on this is limited, so I don't want you to miss out. And this is from the #1 prestige mascara brand in the United States. You can have the original or you can have the waterproof option. And actually either way, Annie, you cannot go wrong with this two-pack.
Absolutely not. I mean, here's the thing is that we have to replace our mascara every 3 to 4 months. I know we all have a graveyard of mascaras in our drawer. We don't know when we open them. We don't know if we used them last month or last year. It is time to get your mascara game together. But when you do that, you have to do it with Bad Gal Bang. We are the #1 mascara brand in the world, and this is our #1 selling mascara, and you're getting one for 50 cents. But here's why, is that we all want volume, right? Why? Because volume opens up your eye. It hides hoodedness, it hides fatigue, it hides puffiness. It literally transforms the shape of our eye. The problem with traditional volumizing mascaras is that the brushes are these big, fluffy, kind of sexy looking brushes, but they're messy. So we created our slim packed brush. That's agile, it's flexible, it's thin. You don't have to have, makeup artistry ability. You can have shaky hands. It's not gonna be messy. but then also the formula. Usually volumizing formulas are thick. That's how they volumize, and they weigh your thin, straight lashes down. This is the first ever proprietary 36-hour weightless volume that's going to lift. I mean, look at how lifted the look of that lash is.
Look at that.
It literally goes straight up and opens up your eye with the swipe of a wand. You've chosen us and Bad Gal Bang as your Customer Choice Award winner for 3 years in a row, and I want to dive through the animation and talk to you about why. Why did you choose this as your #1 mascara here at the network when there are very good mascaras that we share the stage here at HSN with? It's because of this formula, Pro Vitamin B5, that pitch jet black, ultra lightweight particles, but it's also because of the brush. Like I said, we've got this slim packed brush that's going to build volume without the weight. So you can literally take this brush and it's like a honing device. And I'm telling you right now, we have to change the conversation about how we talk about mascara. I was talking to a group of girlfriends and I was like, what do you like about your $78 mascara? And they're like, well, it makes my lashes really long.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, girl, you gotta raise your standards. I am not here to talk about your eyelashes. I want you to say, my mascara literally opens up my eye and makes me look wide awake and 10 years younger when I feel horrible.
Yeah.
That is what your mascara should do. Mascara and brows they're like time machines for this part of our face, right? Look at one application on Tressia. It is, I mean, her lashes, yes. Are they long? Are they separated? Are they insanely gorgeous and lifted? Yes. But let's look at the shape of her eye.
Yeah.
What do you see? I see no more puffiness.
Yeah.
I see no more hoodedness. I don't see the fine lines and wrinkles. I see literal, like, turning back the hands of time. And we're gonna watch as she takes that brush, and just like you will when you get this tube back home, this is a 6-month supply of Prestige mascara. So get 2 sets and you have a year's supply of mascara.
So as you look at her, it's what does this mascara do for me? What is it gonna do for me? It's going to counteract that I didn't get enough sleep last night. Yeah, maybe I'm not feeling so well, but I don't want the world to know that because my eyes are open and awake.
Yes.
And that's what you see right there. You've got volume, you've got thickness, you've got that lift. And you're getting 2, I should remind you, so that you're not gonna run out of this and then have to scramble to go find more. Look at this, top and bottom lashes, not a single smudge.
Not a smudge. And we're gonna show you a full face before and after. And what you're gonna see is the Today Special with brows and the lashes with our weekly deal drop. But here is the thing, okay? I don't have to walk you through like the difference here. You can see it, it's astronomical. But does your mascara do this for you? Yeah. If the answer is yes, don't buy Bad Gal Bang, you're good. But if your mascara is not taking a decade off of your eye area, if your mascara does not poof, make your puffiness and your hoodedness look disappeared, if it does not make your crepiness look like it's gone, her puffiness is still there, you guys. We're not seeing it anymore.
That's right.
We're changing the shape of your eye with a swipe of a wand. That is what a Prestige mascara, that's why it's your Customer Choice Award winner. I'm gonna tell you, and this blew my mind, Tamra, 700 of you purchased Bad Gal Bang at HSN. 700. You got it home, you tried it. You loved it so much, you came back to hsn.com and you typed in a 5-star review. I don't know any beauty product that has 700 5-star reviews.
Wow.
That's insane. I mean, that's like, you are taking serious time out of your day to share with the women here at HSN your beauty secret, and it's Bad Gal Bang.
That's why we say if your mascara is more of a problem than a solution, if it's clumpy and smudgy and messy and doesn't feel good on your eyelashes, go for your weekly deal drop. Get your Bad Gal Bang mascara. Look at this.
Can you even, and we're gonna watch as Jan applies on the other side. I'm gonna get out of your light, Jan, sorry about that. But watch as she does this. And here's the really crazy thing is that we launched this weekly deal drop yesterday.
Yeah.
We launched it last night. I don't think we're gonna make it through Beauty Report with this. We don't have very many left. I mean, we have been flying through this, and we literally, the waterproof is selling 1 for 1 with the original, and we brought in half the quantity of the waterproof.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. We've got them both for you now. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Over 8,800 of these have been ordered. We always say the weekly deal drop price is good until Sunday night at midnight or until they sell out, whichever happens first. We already know which one is gonna happen first in this situation. And it's because of befores and afters like this. It's because of ease of use like this. So go ahead while you're watching, because I know we like to watch, go ahead and shop to make sure that you can lock in yours of either the original or of the waterproof.
You know what I love so much about Jan's before and after is that in the before, I mean, she's gorgeous, right? Beautiful woman. I do see signs of aging around the eyes. I see some fine lines. In the after, her eyes are so blue.
Yes.
They are sparkling. And I don't even focus on any of the other things. So this is how we change the conversation with ourselves, right? Instead of, oh, I don't like my eye area, why would I emphasize it, right? You're not emphasizing what you don't like. You're emphasizing what's going to make you look younger. And that's your lashes and your brows. And if you're saying to me, but I don't have good lashes, I want us, if we can, guys, to pull up some of the customer reviews. We literally have women just like you who get this tube home and said, this was a miracle product that changed the shape of my eye. Everyone should be wearing it. It's insane. We've got, look at this. Okay, miracle. I'm absolutely obsessed with this mascara. I am 53 and I have no lashes. Hello, does that resonate? This, however, gave me the most beautiful long lashes. This is a 53-year-old woman saying she has no lashes and now she loves her lashes. What is going on?
Love it.
The best, this is the best mascara. It makes my lashes unbelievably long and does not clump. I can't get enough of it. Amazing. I highly recommend this product to anyone looking for fuller and longer lashes. These are women just like you. I mean, we're calling this a miracle product. And today you get one for 50 cents.
Absolutely, because typically you'd pay $29 for just one. Today for $29.50, you get two. So 29 for the first one and 50 cents for the second one. That's how it kind of breaks out. And if you were gonna go and buy this at retail, you'd be paying $58 for the exact same #1 bestseller. This is the #1 prestige mascara brand in the United States. This, Benefit Cosmetics. This is your opportunity to go ahead and pick this up. You have given this mascara not only customer pick status, but beauty customer choice award status. Not every brand will ever not only own this, but even get to see it up close. Benefit is collecting them.
We've got three in a row.
And it's all because of you, because you voted it the best. So if you all have already used it, I know you've already ordered your weekly deal drop. If you have not, now is your time. Go ahead and order 088126. The shipping is free. The flex pay is less than $10, but the result is mind-boggling.
It's so beautiful. And we're gonna watch as we do the other eye, but we're showing you so many different women, right? Different ages, different lash dilemmas. Go ahead and apply on your other eye. We're gonna watch as we can just build lashes live in studio. And Kristen, she's got blonde lashes that are pretty straight. So let's talk about straight lashes, because most of us, if you put on a volumizing mascara, your lashes are not gonna be straight anymore. They're actually gonna start falling down. And they're gonna start becoming a hot mess. Why? Because volumizing formulas, guys, this shot is amazing. I love this shot so much. Thank you for bringing it to our lives in this show. Look at how there's no clumping. Look at how this slim packed brush is grabbing every single lash. No stress, Kristen, but we are like real close right now. So look at the difference. We're gonna show you a full face before and after in just a second.
Look at that.
This is why 9,000 of you have picked this up since last night. We are, today's special, weekly deal drop. Opening up your eyes, lifting the look of your eyes, but it looks natural. You know, this is the thing too, is that so many women have asked me, so at my kids' school, every single teacher, except for our one male teacher, which we love you, has literally been like, I want that bad mascara, whatever that is, I need more of that. It's like, and they're not being subtle. They're like, it's the end of the year. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, my kids are graduating from this school. This is their last, they're like, we gotta stock up on that mascara. But you know, so many of you have written in, and we saw the customer reviews, right? This is not a mascara for your teenage daughter. Yes, it will work for her. But so many of us see mascaras on TV, and I see them on TV too, that look a little overdone. They look a little spidery, a little bit dry, a little bit like, how many layers of mascara, girl, do you have on?
Right, look at
this
that.
is not that. Look at how clean.
Yes.
It is clean. It is sophisticated. Every individual hair we are gonna grab, but look, I'm gonna have you look right at the red because we're a little bit turned, there it is. Look at that. Look at how it's very polished.
Yes, it is.
So I don't ever want you to be afraid of like, ooh, is this gonna be too much for me? Is this gonna be too much drama?
That's right.
Right?
It is not, I'm
No.
telling you. And the fact that you can get the original or the waterproof, and either way, no matter which one you get, they both perform the same way. They both are going to be easy to put on. They're not gonna clump. They're not gonna smudge. They're not gonna get messy. That's why everybody loves it. That's why you have given it the Customer Choice Beauty Award for Best Mascara. And there are a lot of good mascaras, but you know the ones that are best for you. To Annie's point, mascaras have gotten really dramatic. They have gotten really thick and heavy and you know, false looking. When you have something that makes your eyes, it opens up your eyes, it softens the look of your face, it gives your face a more youthful look, and to be honest, a more flirtatious look. When your eyelashes are full and volumized like this, it is fantastic. So go ahead and pick up your weekly deal drop, 088 126, that's the number for your mascaras. And before we're done, I want to remind you of our today's special. It has been enormously popular. I've lost count. Well over 13,000 of these have been ordered. You're getting the 2-pack of your Mighty Fine Brow. And Annie, you guys really made something extra special that everybody's gonna love.
You know what? I really am so excited. Thousands and thousands of you have picked up our brow pen, but I'm not surprised because this is the first time it's coming to you in a today's special. This is your favorite